Our universe on the line. Our universe on the line. Party time. Excellent. Woo, 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 woo. Welcome to Our Universe on the Line. My name is Grand Admiral Joey here with my co-host Aaron. Aaron, how's it going
Good.
today?
Just trying to make sure the stream stays afloat this week, as per usual. But other than that, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking.
You bet. Per usual, like Aaron said, I'll go ahead and put two things at the top of this show just because I want to try to do that on future shows. One, this is a growing in progress stream and show, so the things you see here,
Not the final product.
we wish weren't the final view. Yeah, no, we wish weren't, but it's how it is for now. Working in the limitations of our hardware, as I tell Aaron. And then the second thing, this is the show after all of our other shows. Technically, I guess since it's on Monday, it's the show before most of the shows. So yeah, this is a little bit more mature show, I'd say. Probably not for little Tommy and little Timmy. Not that me and Aaron are getting up here and exposing each other's OnlyFans accounts, which we can only do for so long now, till October. But just want to make sure we put that at the beginning.
Yeah, which has a massive drop in frames while you were speaking. So that's the limitations that we were talking about, is this exact thing. So
yeah, hopefully y'all can hear at least something.
Well, audio seems like it's doing okay. It's the frames that are struggling, but we're gonna push on.
Yeah, at least you can hear us. So if anything, just turn your phone over, turn your TV on black screen, and just listen. So yeah, we've got a pretty awesome show lined up today. We've got some awesome content. Like usual, we keep every bit of content. We say this is what makes the show hard, is because Aaron has content that he keeps from me. I have content I keep from him. Adds hurt to this show. And so yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and just get into sharing the content we got today. I've got a fun game for us.
But will there be stakes?
I think we need to
talk about that first. Well, you're 0-2. I'm 1-0. If there are stakes, if it's on you, then I think you should get a pass, because I think 3 punishments at one time is a little harsh.
Yeah. So I should probably talk about my punishment and the reward, I guess, for Aaron and our viewers. So this is, like Aaron was saying, my second time, probably more, to lose, but I had a punishment to recreate my Christmas Comes Too Early video, which I intend wholeheartedly to get produced. I just had some technical issues along the way. I recorded the wrong mic. The video's there. I could show you some thumbnail work that I've done and all, just to prove my case. But that video is coming. Just, it won't be today like I had hoped.
We'll get a pass for now, I guess.
I'm sorry. Doing as much as... I'm just going to say, doing as much as I do at AAC, I need this pass. So, yeah. But if Aaron loses, we're going to give him something severe. Oh, boy. I'm just kidding. This one may just be for bragging.
Bragging rights is a little bit better.
Episode 12. Yeah, episode 12, you say, remember when I won episode 5 game? Remember that?
That was the best game.
That was the best game. So, Aaron, I guess we'll do your stuff first, and then we'll save the game for the end. So, what do you got lined up for us today?
So we are going to jump over here. I'm actually going to take away our shared screen because I messed up already. Let's see.
All good.
Where even is this piece? Let's find out.
And while you're pulling that up, I'm just going to also say, everyone watching this live, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, we do love y'all just a tad bit more than watching it on repeat. If you are watching this on repeat, get over here on Mondays at
5 p.m., sir. If you want to wake up at 5 a.m., that's on you.
No Bad Batch streams again. So yeah, get over here if you're watching on repeat. If not, we still love you, but we do love our live viewers a little bit more. And let us know in the chat if you are watching it live. And
okay, so I'm throwing up some images here. And we're going to talk about them in a minute because I'm an idiot and did not preload any of this information. So bear with me and the limitations of my computer, and you guys will be solid gold. Oh no, I just messed something up.
Oh.
I scaled something. I don't know what that scale something was, but we're gonna keep on moving. I'm actually gonna make a thing here. We're gonna call it that. Sure, why not? And we're gonna move this lower because right now it's on top of us. There we go. It's a little bit better. Do I have any more? Let's see. 1 second. Un segundo, por favor. Practicing Spanish.
Good.
You'll see them there here in a second, I'm sure, on your end.
Yep, they're coming through. We got a few people live. Who's still in the chat?
Good people.
Here, so we can show some love.
Good people.
While Aaron giving this to you.
Yeah, I've only had a week to prepare for this show, so do not. You know what? I can't get rid of this thing, so we're gonna call that one. It is what it is. So we'll put up these 2 images for now.
All right.
So we have a couple of images here. I'm gonna blow some of them a little bit more up here. So we have a couple of images for the upcoming Cowboy Bebop series that's going to be on Netflix. So I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop probably since like middle school or something. But I'm really excited for this because it's a live action version. Now there is a little bit of a caveat where no live action anime has really been good. So it's going to be tough to probably get through, but the overall style, I think, very much matches the show, and I think I'm really excited for it. It's got some great music, at least in the original show. I hope they continue that in this version. But we've got John Cho from probably Harold and Kumar fame, which is most people know him from, as I believe his name is Spike. And then we've got a couple other the main characters whose names I have forgotten. I think one is Jet Black and Faye, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the dog's name. But either way, these images were released for the upcoming Netflix show. This is going to be coming out, I believe, on November the 19th. So I'm really excited for it and seeing what exactly they have to offer. Do you know much about Cowboy Bebop, Joey?
I
know nothing.
I know nothing. It's on my list
To watch list, yeah.
Anime things that I want to watch. Yeah, the to watch, but specifically the anime.
It is, I believe the series is on Hulu, which I'm going to be revisiting it soon because of this exact reason. So,
Okay.
But if we had our anime expert, Ash, in the chat at the moment, if she wants to chime in, if she's there, she would probably know a little bit more about this than I do, but I'm still super excited about it nonetheless, and I wanted to share it with you guys.
Yeah, and it's a very cool like color design. I know like of the show and of the branding. I like
Cowboy Bebop actually inspired like a lot of anime and other movies and stuff. So how they're gonna make this either feel original or look very much like that style without making it feel like everything else because it's been so long since the anime. I think that part will be definitely very interesting.
And you said something about, which I know I have seen a few live action animes.
Terrible live action. Well,
But
anime and video game movies are like the worst. Well, I guess this is a series, but you get what I mean. Are typically the worst of the worst. I think the best we've gotten, and I think most people would argue the best that we've gotten has been like the Mortal Kombat movie, like the original one in '97, I want to say. I know that's a really popular one. But in terms of some video game movies, like I played some World of Warcraft, so the Warcraft movie didn't offend me completely. I wasn't offended for like the Avatar one until after I had seen the series and then realized how great the series was compared to the movie. But typically when they try to adapt something from one version to another, it doesn't end well. So I'm hoping the best for this one, especially because it does have very much that big following. I know they've tried various versions of Attack on Titan. I know they tried various versions of Death Note, of what's another one? I know there's a Full Metal Alchemist they did and I believe Japan. I know they did that one. There's a bunch out there, which they do some service, but it also never feels the same. So it's going to be kind of a tough one. I feel like this one's a little bit more character driven than anything else. So I think that might have a little bit more of a benefit to it. But again, this is going off of my middle school memory, and I don't really remember it that well. So I will be excited to revisit it for this series, and just not only in this series, the live action version, but also revisit it before this version, so we can kind of compare and contrast.
Well, and I think with any kind of like adaptation, there's always the fans that are in the camp of like, you should have never adapted it, and I hate this.
Yeah.
And then there are the good ones, you know, the good and the bads on both sides. Hopefully that's.
I'm hoping so. I mean, for the style, the overall style. I mean, that John Chu's like look as Spike. I mean, I feel like that's pretty dead on. Even with like the hair, I feel like is a really good version of the hair, which I think was probably the most concerning part for me, because I mean the clothes can fit for most of it. I mean, it very much fits. I think it's actually identical to the show, but the hair was, I think, one of the more worrisome areas. But it looks like it fits in pretty well, and I'm really excited for it. Yeah, so that's my first piece of info.
Exciting.
What else? Do you want to switch over to you? Do you want to switch to something I got?
Let's see. Let's go
Okay.
to your next.
Well, my next piece once again involves something that I did not load, so please bear with me.
All good.
One of these days, I will get on my game, but it's only stream 5. Exactly.
Break.
So,
Break.
let's see what we're talking about. Oh, you guys can see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's not really a surprise. So, this is not anything official, by the way. Let me preface that first. So here, we have got an image that is just fan art. Again, take this with a grain of salt. Of Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, you're probably sick of me talking about it, because I've been talking about this to you basically since I met you.
Well, and I think you're probably 3 of 5.
Probably.
No, I'm just
That
kidding.
sounds about right. And plus, I think maybe one of my first videos for AAC was about Spider-Man 3. I've talked about it to no end. Not your channel, but AAC, my own personal channel, basically everywhere I've talked about this movie. But supposedly, today, at CinemaCon 2021, there will be a trailer. Sony does have a panel or like a block of time for like 2-3 hours, which starts at 6:30 Pacific and 9:30 Eastern. So that's 9:30 my time, Aaron time as we like to call it. And I believe that's 8:30 your time? Okay. So yeah, so we're supposed to get this trailer somewhere around that block. So we're looking at anywhere between, for you, right around 8:30 to 11:30, me right around 9:30 to 12:30. I don't think it's going to go that late. They'll probably start a lot earlier than that, because you want to probably show a trailer before you bring out panels and all that other stuff. But I think today might be the day. So I might have a video on this sometime within the next like 24 to 48 hours here on the Animated Apparel. I don't know if it'll be a reaction video. I don't know what it's going to be. But there have been leaks online today of this trailer. It got like put up, supposedly it had really bad quality. It got immediately taken down. So apparently it's real, but there's going to be a lot of hype around this. Even if we make a video, it may get buried, but I need to get it off my chest. It's been way too long. But I can't wait to talk about it. I know you're sick to death. You're like, Aaron, you got to move on to something else, buddy. You got to talk about... Because it's always like, Joey, listen, I need to have Monday just in case. Just in case this trailer drops. I've been talking to you for months. I need to have Wednesday, because that's like Tom Holland's birthday. Like, whatever. Like, different things like that. I keep hyping you up for it, and I keep disappointing you. So I'm hoping to bring something for you this week.
I think
You think they're there?
I think we're like at the point where like we're finally there, and I only say that like before I think before you would tell me think about this day, yeah, but it was probably like 10th time I was like,
Sure, Aaron. Sure, Aaron.
But I think now that there's a trailer leak,
now's the most real time.
I think
Well,
that
supposedly,
now
supposedly it was supposed to come out only at CinemaCon, and they were not going to release it online. But I think because of the leak, they had to sort of switch gears a little bit. So now they have to be like, okay, we're going to release it at CinemaCon, but it's also going to come out online. So I don't know what time frame we're looking at. It's probably within those 3 hours today. But this is probably the most real it's gotten. And I just hope it doesn't slip through our fingers. But that's pretty much all I have to report on that one.
I think it will. I think it's
it is time because it is coming out December 17th. What is today? August 23rd. So we're looking at August to September, September to October, October to November, November to December. We're talking 4 months away, and we haven't seen anything from this movie other than maybe a couple of leaked like merch, and that's about it. And now the leaked trailer. Yep. So now is the time. Carpe diem, Spider-Man. Carpe diem. Yes, I have to be ready for it. Whatever, I got to get together at last minute to start making content. I wanted to make it a live stream, but I don't know if we're going to have the ability to do that at that time, depending on when it comes out for me. So we'll plan on a video for now, because I think that's probably going to be our best course of action. Either way, I'm super excited for it, and I cannot wait. But yeah, that's pretty much all the news information that I have for you today.
Yeah, it's here, and we're ready, and I do want... this is going to be a really weird segue, but we were talking about... No, we weren't talking about anything. I think I just noticed, or I wanted to make mention of Aaron's got a new set.
Hey!
Newsworthy.
Thank you.
I'm a fan of it. I was telling him off camera. I thought I was going to segue because I thought that was Spider-Man back there.
Which one? I've got Batman, Squirtle, Raphael. Oh, Robin. Over here? Yeah, I've got Robin, I've got Batman. And then for Pops, I got Thanos, Ninja Turtle, Squirtle, Batman, and a Power Ranger. These may change throughout videos on my own channel or on AAC, but wanted to try a new look, something that was a little bit easier for overall filming. So, yeah, here we are.
Yeah, very much always making me look bad.
No.
It does look good, though.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Good. Okay. Is that
I believe so. I'm just checking where this... And I just realized that we were small during that whole set tour. So you guys got it.
All good.
Pictures,
we're gonna
Pops, AW. That's my name. Whatever.
You'll be seeing it.
Exactly. You'll be seeing a lot more of it on
it's,
not only AAC, but like I said, my personal channel.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and get into the game, if that's good with you. If you want to switch scenes to the to my slide, I have got a very fun game.
Oh, I still got the Spider-Man.
I'm the game master. I want to be known as the game maker for the show. I've got a fun little thing for Aaron to get tortured over.
Well, while you're doing that, I gotta find this Spider-Man piece because it just decided to hang out. I don't know where the... Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you figure that out. And I'm gonna
there it is. Okay, I got rid of it. Getting rid of it currently. There we go. And get rid of that. Okay. I want to bring up...
There you go.
I think I lost you.
All right, and
I think I lost you.
My is ready when you are.
I'm bringing up everything. Is it just a white screen?
Excuse me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just a white screen.
I kind of lost you in the process. Give me 1 second. No, I think it's me. I'm bringing you back. You're back. You're tiny, but you're back.
All right.
I'm bringing...
That's all right. Okay, hopefully everything is set.
Let's find out. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's try it.
Run with it. Let's go with it. So another fun game for you, Aaron, where we're gonna test Things you know.
Okay. What does Aaron know? Or, as I like to call it, how good is Aaron's guessing skills?
Yes, that's what a lot of these come down to. But I think really it's just me saying, pushing Aaron, you know, saying what's the extent of his knowledge.
As long as we keep it into movies and
great extent.
that's about it, then I should be okay.
Well, this is gonna maybe cross.
Okay.
Into that a
So I
little
may
bit.
have a chance. So you're saying I have a chance.
You might have a chance. Here, I'm gonna show you what the game's called. Hopefully it's clicking through. I have a couple white screens. If I click, does that do better? I shouldn't have done so many white screens.
Still got nothing on my
Didn't
end.
want Aaron to see. Yeah, nothing on my
Okay.
We're playing the That's What She Said game.
Here we go.
So, this is nothing like the, it's nothing like the game that exists already. So, there is already like a card game. It's like a Cards Against Humanity type game. But yeah, we're going to be playing the That's What She Said game. Aaron, your goal is to find out, is that what she said? Or is that not what she said? Sort of like Facts or Wax. But I think that's what she said.
Okay. Is this going to be hosted by Michael Scott in part, or like sponsored by Michael Scott Paper Company or anything like that? Okay. We'll find out.
You have to find out. I'm glad you got that reference, though. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and jump to the first one. Aaron, I've never really wanted to go to Japan, simply because I don't like eating fish, and I know that's a very popular area out there in Africa. Is that what Britney Spears said? Is that what she said, or is that not what she said? And
I've never really wanted to go to Japan, simply because I don't like eating fish. And I know that's very popular out there in Africa. I don't know. I feel like Britney's got to be a little bit smarter than that. I mean, I don't think Britney Spears is a dumb... Or she doesn't give me that impression. I mean, yes, she's blonde, which is obviously very much synonymous with not being very bright. But, I mean, she traveled the world at a young age. I'm pretty sure she could tell the difference between Japan and Africa.
That's a really good point. But I would say
camera
I just moved about 2 hours away. Maybe that's not a good example. I was going to say I just moved about 2 hours away and I still don't know where my grocery store is without my GPS.
I use my GPS to go practically everywhere, even if I've been there 1,000 times, so it's not just you. It's more to know traffic patterns and make sure I get home the fastest way possible, but I don't know. I feel like that's not what she said. Yeah.
That's not what she said. All right, here we go. So the first, that's not what she said. I'm hoping the sound works the first time. If not, we'll do the weird flip. So here we go.
That she did say that. Very surprising. I did not expect for her. Actually, I'm gonna kind of move us a little bit so we can see some of these graphics a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I should have thought about
You're
that.
fine.
You maybe throw.
Oh
some
yeah, that's
top
a good
corners.
idea.
I don't think I have anything in the top corners for
I'll
us.
put you all the way at the top.
I want to play that sound bite again because I think that was funny. That's funny every time.
Okay. Now I have us up in the top two corners there just to kind of make things as visible as possible.
All right, and then here we go.
So I am 0-1 for those who are taking count.
All right, 0-1. And
okay.
We're going for bragging rights. So if you eat Chinese food, your farts come out like Chinese food. If you eat Mexican food, your farts come out like Mexican food. And milk, it's like you can smell the warmth in the fart. My wardrobe on Transformers always smells like farts, and I have no idea why. Is that what she said, or is that not what she said?
I don't know if Megan Fox really talks about flatulence, to be honest with you. That's where I'm kind of... Maybe I'm respecting all these people a little too much for their dumb quotes, but I say dumb stuff all the time, too, so who am I to say?
And I think what we'll probably realize is that although they are
very true, that is a good point.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Megan Fox has it in her to talk about?
Now that I moved your camera, it kind of looks like she's looking at you. Like, do you think I would seriously say that?
A little bit more towards my way, Megan Fox.
I'm gonna say that's not what she said. I feel like it's too
That's not what she said, all right.
out of left field for Megan. Yeah, a little too personal.
All right, here we go. Is that what she said? Oh, the sound's not gonna play. That's what she said.
I did play. How?
So, yeah,
man.
that's what she
How many are there? Let me ask you this. How many are there?
All right,
7.
there's
All right.
7.
Well, I'm not doing hot. That's for sure.
You are
0 for 2
0 for
indeed.
2, man. That is what she said. You might want to adjust your strategy. So.
Well, I had no strategy going in, so I don't know how to better adjust for the.
No, I think your strategy so far has been really like these people are our heroes. They
I mean, I guess I see where you're coming from.
not our heroes. But
Let's go for it.
let's
Let's
go to the
try.
next one. Here we go. If I don't have anything to do all day, I might not even put on pants. I might not even put my pants on. Was that from Ariana Grande? Did she say that, or did she not say that?
I mean, that's just being a human.
That's what she said.
If you don't have anything to do all day, I might not put my pants on. So,
Sure. Yeah, I work from home, and my pants maybe come on twice a week.
I mean, I keep my pants on, but they're more like basketball shorts versus like other attire. And I pretty much wear graphic tees all the time anyway, so it's not that big of a difference. If I don't have anything to do all day, I might not even put my pants on. I mean, that does sound very much like, it just sounds human. I mean, I don't know how to better judge it, but you gave me 2 back to back. She did say that.
I see.
So
Oh,
I am going to play that strategy. Now that we've gotten a little bit deeper in the game, you got to start playing the mind games with the creator as much as with the game. So,
Right. I want to say though, maybe to help you or maybe to not, she is from the younger generation. I think this is probably something the younger generation would do. If I was to tell you maybe this was Michelle Obama, would this change your mind?
No,
immediately
absolutely
or
not.
not.
I feel like from the younger generation, they want to. They're not as much as a no pants wearing generation as we are. I mean, that's the impression that I get, but I don't know. I feel like there's because we've had 2 back to back. That's what she said. I'm gonna go with that's not what she said.
All right, here we go. That's not what she said. I'm gonna do the quick spin so we can hear the sound bite. That is not what she said. So no.
It'll come in, I'm
Sound
sure.
bite anyways, but a little fun fact, that is what Jennifer Lawrence said. That was actually a quote.
Okay, I'm not a big Jennifer Lawrence
I
fan,
think
so I
you'll-
felt her energy, and I just was like, stay away. So
Alright,
it worked for
that's
me.
what it was.
Worked out in my benefit.
Going with the feeling.
The vibes were off,
Vibe.
and I did not appreciate it.
Yeah. Here is the next one. I care a lot about the environment. That's why I only drive green cars. Miley Cyrus. Is that what she said, or is that not what she said?
Because this one could easily be taken out of context, right? So I'd say that I'm only going to drive green cars. People think, oh, she's dumb. Green meaning the color. But maybe she means green as in like electric. Or green,
That's true.
you know, trying to help the environment in that way. It can be very misconstrued. But I think that might be what she said. I'm going to go with that's what she said. Because I feel like this could easily be taken out of context and be like, oh, look how dumb she is. But she was just trying to make a statement.
Yeah. Let's say if the sentence was, I really care about our atmosphere. That's why I only drive blue cars.
Then you might start to lose a little bit of credibility here on my end. But
Yeah. And do you think that would fit Miley?
again, I don't feel like Miley's that type of girl that would be so disconnected. But I mean, I don't really know much about Miley Cyrus, to be honest with you.
Right. But locking in, that's not what she said.
I'm going
Or-
to say
or
that is what she said.
That's what she. All right, that's what she said. Here we go. That is not what she said. So you are 1 and
I'm like, yeah.
1 and 4.
Well, I'm not winning
Now, not
anymore,
doing so
so
hot on this one.
I just
might-
got to throw caution to the wind.
I might just be getting. Right. At least
Oh,
I'm
thank
letting on
God
the
for
line,
that.
Besides bragging rights, which I will hold against.
That's
you
okay.
for at least the
Until
next
we
20
see
episodes of this.
proof that you're holding out on your end, I will I will then step up.
Oh no.
We need the proof.
Ouch. Ouch. All right, here we go. Next one. Kim on her 72nd day marriage to Chris Humphries. I spoke to a girl today who had cancer, and we were talking about how this is such a hard thing for her, but it taught her a big lesson on who her friends are and so much about life. She's 18. So is Kim Kardashian talking to 18-year-old cancer patients and saying that stress is how Kim's everyday life feels? And or is there like too much information?
It wouldn't
here
surprise
that it
me.
Sounds like it's fake.
It wouldn't surprise me if this was real.
Right. Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, there's so many memes of all the ridiculous things like the Kardashians have said, especially
Right.
Kim. Like one of my favorites. One of my favorites is when they're talking about like this brand new house that they just had built or whatever, and it's
Right.
like they're like, oh, it's got a pool, but it doesn't have a jacuzzi, and like it's with Kanye's there. He's like, it doesn't have a jacuzzi.
Yeah,
Like he's like, how dare there not be a jacuzzi?
I
I love that one.
have a running thing with my brother where we constantly send Kanye things like that because and that jacuzzi one is one of my
The
favorites.
jacuzzi one is a classic for sure.
If Kanye was mixed into this, I wonder if that would sway your opinion on that. I don't feel like Kanye would say that. In all of his infinite knowledge and wisdom, I feel like this isn't a Kanye thing, but is it a Kim thing?
There is definitely a lot of information in here.
Did I do that purposely and mention it purposely to mess you up? Am I just trying to sabotage this whole thing? Aaron
I'm
thinks.
gonna say that's what she said, and it's not the too much information. It's the use at the very end where it's like, and I was like, I don't know, that feels more Kardashian than most of what this sentence is, or what
Right.
this phrase or quote is. So I'm gonna say that's what she said. I feel like
That very last line.
that's just that tiny kicker that I feel like might be my indicator, but I've been wrong 4 times, so who knows?
What is that? What your gut is telling you?
I'm gonna go with that's what she said.
All right, here we go.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Go. All right.
Why are you the
2
way that
for
you
5. Way to go.
Thank you.
Here we go.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a terrible thing that I got the Kim Kardashian one right. I don't know how to feel.
refer to Michael Scott on this one while you got it right.
Why am I the way that I am? Very true. Very, very true. I agree, Michael.
Very true. So here we go with the next one for us. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get this straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
I do. Let me go ahead and stop you right there. I know
right.
Whitney said crack is whack.
Oh, man.
So-
But is the full quote.
Huh?
Is the full quote, though? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
almost
would-
want
I
to
would-
say that it is.
I'll let you have this one. You're losing bad. I'll let you have this one.
You'll let me have it. Did I get it right, though?
Good point. I will let you have saying I didn't.
Because I know she said that she didn't smoke crack. Crack is whack. But I don't know if the exact phrasing is there.
I want to say if I did it in any of these, I wouldn't have taken pieces of different quotes. We'll say that.
Too much work. Got it.
So, and I only had 1 day to work on this. Come on.
Gotcha. I mean, you got a week.
No.
No. Okay.
Not true.
It's on Mondays. We don't work on the weekends. There's those Tuesdays.
That's right.
Okay, got it.
We work on it Monday before the stream. And that's-
Gotcha. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke. I got really excited because I was like, I know she said crack is whack. And I feel like that's a gut thing I got to go with. I
gonna
can't
go
back
with that.
down from it.
That's
So
what
I'm
she
going to
said?
say that's what she said. And for some reason, you got really tiny and out of nowhere. I don't know why.
That's okay.
I don't know why. It
go.
does it randomly. It's like, Joey wants to be small now. I'm like, okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
All right, that's what she said.
That's what she
Oh
said.
wait, I went back.
Nope. That's all I need to
There
know.
we go. It's still in.
That's all I need to know. That's still right. That's all I care about.
That's right. You got.
Whitney said crack is whack.
3 for 6. You're half.
Wait, 3 for 6 or 3 for 7?
No, this. Yeah.
Was that
this
the
is
last
3
one?
No, I've got at least one more.
Okay. So
All right.
if I get one more right, then I would be like, what, 4 out of 7? No.
4 for 7.
But that would give me a winning percentage. I thought I was down 4.
I think you brought it back. You brought
Did
it
it?
back in these.
I don't know.
Yeah, you were really low, but you got it back.
Like
You got to get
Kobe
these last
in the
ones right.
Kobe in the 4th. Ice water in my veins. Like I'm ready for this next one. Oh boy, it's
Maybe
Kristen
I have
Stewart.
more than 7, or we miscounted or something.
Oh, no!
Because
Kristen
I do
Stewart
know there
says such weird
there's
stuff.
At least one more after this. Yes, I do push my hair out of my face a lot, and that's the alternative. But what's the alternative? Getting bangs? Do I seem like I'm the kind of person who would have bangs? Ugh. What do you feel? Do you feel like Kristen Stewart would be so concerned about her bangs?
I'm trying to remember if there ever was a time Kristen Stewart did have bangs.
Well, she's saying what would her alternative be? So maybe she never got
A hair tie,
Yeah.
a scrunchie.
She's never heard of it. Come on.
This one feels like something she would say, but I don't know. I feel like I'm getting baited at the same time. So this one's going to take a little bit of thought. I do push my hair out of my face a lot, but what's the alternative? Getting bangs? Do I seem like the kind of person who would have bangs?
Does that sell you?
It doesn't. It actually kind of does the opposite for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
the
had me
person.
about the pushing hair out of my face, because she does do that a lot, but
Oh, you know that.
not necessarily.
that.
She doesn't always have it in her face, and she's always pushing it for some reason. Like her hair there in that picture, like she would just push it, and that's just how she does it, not necessarily out of her face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. You know what? I think I'm already losing anyway, so I'm gonna go with that's not what she said. It's that at the end that's pushing me that way.
Well, I to be honest, I should probably keep score a little bit better. This has to be, maybe there's 8. This maybe is 4 for 8 or something. Here we go. I don't remember what it is. Here we go. That is not what she said.
Is that what I said?
So... No, you said that's what she said.
No, I said that's not what she said, didn't I?
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I said that's not what she said, because the
It's a little bit more confusing than I probably should have made.
Yeah, we need to keep on track. A piece of paper would not kill us.
Yeah, that would do us greatly. So, okay, then now you're 5 or 7.
I think that was either 4 or 5 that I've gotten right now.
All right, 4. All right, thank goodness.
When we're done with this, count how many there are. We'll go back and see.
Yeah, we'll go back.
what we
next
got.
stream, we'll know who won.
Yes.
All right, here we go, and I think this should be the last one. Get at least 8 hours of beauty sleep. 9 if you're ugly. Did that come from Betty White? Is that what she said?
I'm not very familiar with Betty White's.
She's been around long enough.
Yeah, I know.
Should have made the time.
I know this is totally off topic, but I saw a TikTok like yesterday or the other day that made me laugh, which I wish I would have had now in context. But it was like something to the effect of, like, you don't want to die too early, like in life, because you have to find out who outlives who, Betty White or the Queen of England. And I thought that was really funny, because like you have to make it that far and then, do whatever you want. But
Right.
and I know that's kind of a dark joke, but at the same time, I thought it was funny. So that's what the After Hours is for. If I said this on the What If stream, we'd have problems. But
Which we like recently have gotten.
I'm gonna keep it cleaner. I'm gonna
things
keep
were
it
like-
cleaner.
Let's save that for the
My
show.
apologies. All right, back to Betty. Get
Does
at
that
least
sound like something
8
Betty would
hours of beauty sleep. 9 if you're ugly.
And has Betty been taking her own advice? In this picture, she looks like a little bit.
She's
of a
got to be in
goblin.
like her what, 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
something like that.
Old. What do you think? 8 hours of beauty.
She was on the
sleep.
Golden Girls. I mean, there was definitely a lot of quips and things like that.
True.
I think we should just throw caution to the wind. and say Betty White did say that. She did say that.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna throw in the towel and just throw up a guess and hope and pray.
If you get this too, then you got them all. You won this one.
Oh, all right.
I feel like you brought it back.
I did the ultimate come from behind victory, the underdog story over here.
The switch. Oh, how the turn. Another Office reference. Here we go. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Yes,
That's
I did
my
get that's what she
choice.
said. All right. All right.
All right, Aaron brought it back.
I brought it back. That was my solid victory.
gold.
Let's bring up, though, how many there are and what we got right. So I got
That's
Betty
a good
White.
point. All right. You know what? We could count, I guess, live.
Yeah, let's count it live.
You
Bring
did
it
not
up.
get Britney Spears.
Nope.
You didn't get Megan Fox.
Nope.
You got Ariana Grande
Okay, it's one.
because that was Jennifer Lawrence's. I believe you got this one too.
I believe I got Miley Cyrus.
Kim, you said
I got Kim. No.
Yeah, you got Kim.
Did I get
no,
Kim?
I think you did because you were comparing it. We were comparing Kanye.
Okay.
You got Kim.
I got Kim. Okay, so that's
Whitney
three.
Houston, we know you got.
We know we got Whitney.
You had that one before I even showed you. Kristen Stewart.
I got that one right.
Got that? Okay. And
Betty White. I think one of those, though, I may not have gotten right out of those lists. Out of that list. So that if that's 6.
7, 8. So I had 8 total, and you got 6. Why did I feel like you were like losing badly?
I think there's another one in that one that I didn't get right. If we go back to the replay, I want to say maybe it was either like the Kristen Stewart or the Kim Kardashian one. I think.
Maybe so.
I think those ones were definitely I got wrong. But next time we'll keep track of it live, and it'll make a lot more sense.
Yeah, we'll bring some paper next time.
We'll definitely make a point of that.
That's the game we got, unless you want to play another game of Joey's Trumpets, which I don't think it's Trumpets to hear.
Oh boy, do we want to?
No, I'm just kidding. We don't have.
Thingy change again. Hold on.
It's good. I took my screen down.
No, but I switched scenes here, so.
Gotcha.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean that's all we got, unless you want to like. I mean, there's other like off-topic news things we could just comment
on it. What do you got while I work on this?
All right, so I'm just thinking.
Which is super dumb. I'll go ahead and comment on this. I feel like it's super dumb. If I can get Joey back here. There we are. I feel like it's extremely dumb for OnlyFans to be like, no, we're going to take this off. When basically that was the only reason why people were using your platform. I know there's been some trouble in, for example, like Tumblr always has constant issues where like they'll go through a massive like restructuring company-wise, excuse me, and the people who use Tumblr frequently don't like it. Whether they try setting up like a paywall, trying to make it more social media-esque, which is Tumblr, it's very much its own thing. I tried it. I don't understand it. My wife knows way more about it than I do. But I feel like it's one of those things where maybe they're going in a direction that just doesn't make sense. When, although it may not have been the intention of the platform, they might as well just lean into it because it's making them the money. I mean...
Yeah.
If people really wanted to, well, I think Cameo is only for like specific number of follower type of people, but if you have like the OnlyFans following, you can bring that to Cameo. Who's to say you can't do it there too? Or
That's
I mean,
a good point.
Try and keep them on your platform, I guess, if that makes sense.
Right. I thought the same thing with like what? Just go to Cameo, but Cameo may have something built in already where it's like we can't have pornographic.
They probably do
content.
have it in there, like their user agreement or whatever. But
I don't think it's completely dumb. I could definitely see from a business side why you would want that because it is just the pornographic stuff. So nudity is fine on there, but it's the pornographic
is that
side.
What they're saying? I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know the full story.
Yeah, so it's like the nudity stuff. Like you can still go on there and be completely nude, showing everything you want on there. There just can't be like interaction between two individuals. So So,
So
I'm
my
trying to,
brain's just
break
trying
this-
to catch up to what you were saying. Sorry.
Yeah, they just can't be sorting the mail. Is what
got it.
what I'll say.
Gotcha.
Two individuals can't be sorting the mail, but they can be showing off their mail. I'll say using mail as a.
Euphemism.
But I think the problem is
Innuendo.
business side. They were having problems securing or you maybe weren't, but they probably are having issues with like getting funding. But like you said, it's like if these people are bringing in money because OnlyFans is getting a cut from the content that you make on there, like any other service would be doing. It's going to be curious to see if that outweighs it. Like, was the money that these pornographic content creators were making, was that more than what you could get funding wise? I don't know. But
I mean,
it does
I've heard of
make
a
me
lot of
think-
people making a lot of money off of OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, millions.
So
if they're getting
I
a
don't
cut
really
from
know what the structuring of that would look like, but I haven't never been on OnlyFans. No desire to go to OnlyFans, to be honest with you.
that,
But
I think I just know it from the meme, like just
yeah,
the meme
I
of
think
that's
just
where
the
that
general
exists. You know that's
pop
where it
culture.
exists,
I don't know
right?
what you would call it. The general
the zeitgeist.
zeitgeist around it, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's probably where I know it the best from, but I wouldn't say really much more
But-
than that.
We could know it more. I mean, we could do AAC OnlyFans now. Just me and Aaron on there behind a paywall, just talking about things.
Only
Since it
talking.
is going to be the cleaner side.
Only talking.
We'll
Wanna put it
we'll
out
take
there.
our shirts off and
Only
just
gonna
talk.
be talking.
It's like,
Only
no,
talking.
just kidding. Totally kidding. But yeah, so that was in the news, and then I guess I could also bring up maybe some stuff about the
up.
crate challenge
Crate.
that's going on. Like, have you seen?
Is this something
like,
about
everyone-
milk crates?
No, what?
Is this something about milk crates, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, maybe I don't know them as
Okay,
milk
go ahead,
crates,
and
but
we'll
it's
talk
like the
about it.
plastic crates people are stacking and walking over. Have you seen that thing everyone's doing right now?
No, I've heard
No.
about like somebody again on TikTok because I don't do anything. I was scrolling through. Did I lose you?
No, I'm still here.
okay, sorry.
I'm pulling up the crate thing.
Sorry. But I saw somebody who was talking about like they were gonna go buy like milk crates or something like that, but like everywhere they went, they were sold out. So I didn't know if that's what you were talking about. But
That's probably part of it because I
challenges
have
and
been seeing-
TikTok especially are very dangerous for like products. Maybe not dangerous is the best word. I mean, some businesses do amazing because of it, but
right.
there's been a lot of things that have become virtually impossible to find. More in the wild, I guess, because you can pretty much order anything online, but mostly even the stuff online is like either crazy back ordered for certain things. If somebody like plugs a specific item or like they're using a specific item to do XYZ, they can like seriously sell out a product. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm a Harry Potter fan, and there's something called Draco Talk or like Harry Potter TikTok specifically geared towards obviously all the houses, but like Slytherin and Draco Malfoy are mega popular. Which, by the way, we do have some merch in our store if you want to check that out.
Oh yeah. Right over there.
But basically anything Slytherin, not anything Slytherin, but specifically Draco Malfoy related, is sold out like everywhere, especially like in
Yeah.
Universal Studios, any of the gift shops, anything like that. Slytherin is extremely hard to find in any aspect whatsoever. I mean, you'll find some things, but it's going to be mostly the stuff that, to be honest, most people don't want anyway.
Yeah, it's the picked over stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been regularly picked clean, and it's absolutely insane the power of social media, at least in that aspect, for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then what we were saying, I'm gonna back up just a little. How like you said, somebody couldn't find crates, and I think it's because of this thing that's going on, which I'm surprised you haven't seen because it's like all over social media.
I don't know. I'm on social media all the time, but I also miss everything because I'm looking only for specific things, probably. So
Right. I'm gonna bring this
my
in.
For You page in my what's the Instagram Explore page is basically like superheroes, Power Rangers, sometimes food.
I follow a bunch of meme pages, and I think that's probably why I see this because it's like kind of a meme in itself.
Football
It's-
is another one of those things I get a bunch of. Sometimes sports stuff, but I mean, it's not like I'm getting a ton of content. It's just absolutely insane. Yeah, milk crates, exactly. That's probably what we're talking about. I'm gonna just jump over to our share screen here.
Yeah, people are calling this the Hood Olympics.
The Hood Olympics. Okay.
Yeah, and there's like funny logos already for it. But the thing, the base of it is you stack crates up so many high. I don't know if that's regulated the crate or how high, but you just walk over the crate and it's super funny.
Interesting.
For some reason. So I'm gonna play and hopefully sound doesn't come through. I hope I have it muted. We're just gonna watch. So here we are. So dude goes up crates. It's like, why? Where did we get this idea from? What started this?
So,
but I also think, like, why are we eating Tide Pods, or we're eating Tide Pods? It's
Yeah,
one of those things where it
I don't
just
really
happened
understand.
once. But stores are like running out of crates, like you were saying. Like I even saw posts of like lowest price, 99 cents. Like you never see crates sold anywhere, and
Right.
now.
like, why all of a sudden is there this massive fascination with crates?
So that guy busted like tier 3. That's nothing compared to some of these dum-dums that are. I don't think his are very high. But you like get to the top and it's like incredibly hard to step down.
Okay.
Apparently, and that's where most people bust if they.
Well, I don't
get...
think they're meant to be like structurally
it's a whole
holding
yeah, look at that.
people.
Look
I
how
mean,
it's like...
there's stuff that goes in them, but that's about it. That's where the structural part comes in. I don't know what.
And it just looks like it hurts.
Yeah. And those are like hard plastic. That's not something you want to
Oh,
fall on. I mean,
this guy's got a strategy. Speed.
we're lagging on the stream, but
Are we?
it's
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it's okay. It's just the video in general, but I don't think it's your fault.
I think you get, as long as you see that they're one spot.
You kind of
and
get
then
what
they-
they're doing. They get up to a certain spot and they fall.
Yeah, the frame is like, okay, they're at the top, next frame.
Yeah. Well, we're not
that's
lagging
what
that
they're
bad,
doing.
but
Oh, not
no,
bad.
it's just like very like stuttery, but you get the idea of the video. I don't understand.
One guy I
it.
saw, he like, oh yeah, it was, so this is like stores selling crates, and it's like, why? Like, that's.
And what's dumb?
These were
And
probably just
you must be
trash.
pretty dumb because why sell them at $1 if they're a hot commodity? Upsell
Right, yeah,
it.
these are
Don't.
like $2 a crate. Come
Yeah,
on.
like if people would buy it like that, absolutely. I'm sure that upselling is the backbone of the United States, pretty much. I mean,
For sure.
just do it.
How old are this? Is 9 hours ago, so like all of these clips from this.
I even got a cop
Good
out there
Olympics
doing
challenge.
it, or maybe a
yeah.
security guard. I don't know, but I don't know if an actual police officer would try it. But
And like I just saw this yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. So it makes it. Oh, poor guy, he like hit the tier coming down.
I don't
So
understand
this
it.
whole page is crates. This has to be like a day old.
is there a
old.
specific like tag? Is it related to, or like?
Yeah, so I guess Hood Olympics.
Oh, you said
hashtag
that.
Hood Olympics challenge. Hashtag Hood Olympics. Snoop Dogg, I guess, but
Snoop
This is a
Dogg
day
is
ago.
the tag people are using.
Snoop Dogg's like, yeah, all right.
Snoop
so
Dogg
this
is like done with all that stuff. He's commentating on the Olympics. He's doing his own thing. Snoop doesn't need to worry about all this.
right. So yeah, this is a day old account. So much
Interesting.
content, so you can see that
And this is an
tons of
account.
People. Yeah, this is a whole account that I'm following, but it is a phenomenal. So if we were to like do hashtag Hood Olympics challenge, oh poor guy. So this is the actual hashtag.
Okay.
This hashtag can't be that old, but the content.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's see.
It's got to be pretty new because, like I said, the first time I heard about something related to milk crates was this afternoon, literally hours before this stream. So I'm guessing it has some very vague connection, some way, somehow.
Yeah, this is a day ago. I guess that's not gonna load, but I think like probably within the last maybe week, the last week, this has just exploded. So yeah, that's what I got.
Whew. I don't know what to tell you, man.
That's just some weird news we can talk
Let's
about.
bring up one more thing since we're out and about.
All right, bring us
We're
up.
gonna bring this guy up here. I'm going to get rid of. Is this Joey? That's Joey. We want to keep Joey. We'll get rid of this guy. All right, we're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna bring up the next stream. We're gonna talk a little bit about this. I'm gonna leave us up in the top corners, whatever.
Yeah.
But we got some new posters for What If and what's supposed to be coming out this next week. We got a Nick Fury and we got a Black Widow, which look very much like the ones we already saw in the MCU. So makes me ask, what exactly is gonna be this What If about? But
And who's voicing these? Do we know?
I don't believe Scarlett Johansson, and it wouldn't surprise me if Samuel L. Jackson did voice. So basically, I found out today that to answer the question that we kind of had before as to why only certain ones came back versus others, apparently this show was not built into anybody's contract, so they're not obligated whatsoever. But they were basically asked, hey, would you be willing to do this thing? Obviously, I'm sure they paid them for it. To what degree, I don't know. But I think that kept a lot of them from being able to voice them. So it's kind of like more on a volunteer basis. I also think that the one for, if I'm not wrong, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's going to have an episode, but he didn't voice him. I think that was more of a Sony contract issue rather than a volunteer issue versus like payment, like we were just talking about contract. It's still a contract issue, but it's not the same exact contract issue, if that makes sense. But I found this very interesting because it's just basically what we've already seen. You're not really giving us anything to, what I feel would be to look forward to that's different. My only guess is if they're going to go into an Iron Man route, where kind of like we were talking about, I think it was on the last What If on Wednesdays, which you should like, subscribe, make sure you ring the bell notification so you don't miss out on that. I believe because they showed up in Iron Man 2 the first time. Well, Nick Fury was at the very end of the first Iron Man movie, but Black Widow herself was in Iron Man 2. And I know one of the episodes is centered around Iron Man, or at least Tony Stark. Whether he actually becomes Iron Man or not, I don't know. But I think that might be the episode. I could still be wrong, obviously. But I just thought this was very interesting how they basically look like themselves. Like, I feel like, despite, yes, there being character posters for them, that there's really not much to look forward to based on that. So, I don't know. Just wanted to share it before we jumped over. Kind of give a nice little promotion for our next stream.
And we do know this is the next one.
So I have heard. Yes. So I have heard.
So it doesn't really follow our prediction wheel we were doing on the end of the stream where we were like, oh, this one is next because it's on this. I don't even think they were on the wheel.
I don't think that they were. I knew that they were going to be in it to some degree because there were some aspects, like I said before, of like hints in like a trailer. Like we've seen very quick snippets, but like the Iron Man 2, like when he's in like the donut shop scene or whatever. That's where he kind of first meets Natasha as Black Widow versus just, I think whatever her secretary name was, I think was Natalie. But I don't know. I'm still excited for it. I'm still very much anticipating every single week of this show. But I just found it very strange that they were going to show these ones. I'm going to assume there'll be more character posters within the next few days. But I just mainly wanted to share that with the class and promote our What If stream on Wednesday.
Well, yes. So, the promotion-wise, that comes out Wednesdays. 5 p.m. my time as usual, 6 p.m. Aaron's time. That's 5 and 6. So come out to that. We have a great time over there.
It's a lot of fun.
Me and Aaron
always a good old time
times together, and it's the more matured, not mature.
This is the mature show.
It's the more leveled out. Yeah, this is the mature. That's the more thought out side of our stream.
There's less moving pieces, so it tends to go a little bit better.
Yeah, true. So subscribe, ring the bell for that, and for the rest of our content that we have coming out all the time on our channel. And I guess this is a good time to talk about the store.
Yep.
You mentioned a little bit already to check out the store, but I'm going to bring it up if you want to change scenes just real.
I'm going to close that down really quick.
I'll show everybody
kind of. It's just me and you now. Just us gents hanging out, talking, chatting.
Just the boys.
Just goofing, new boot goofing.
all of the awesome stuff as always over at the
hold on, let me switch
animated
back
trail.
'cause I can't see anything.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so actually, did I get rid of that scene on accident? 1 second. Looking at the blank screen. I'm pretty sure this is what we want. There we go. There it is. There's a store. All pretty.
There we are. Store stuff. The beautiful merch we've got over there. All kinds of merch. But I think today I just want to spotlight supervillains for us. So tons of Joker stuff. We've got Carnage stuff coming for the Carnage movie
That's
coming
right.
out. Riddler stuff. This guy, Green Goblin, right?
I have that
Green
shirt.
Goblin up there.
Worn it in videos.
Oh, you do? Oh yeah, that's right.
But I do have to say,
And Aaron, let me ask you: is it a nice?
it is a
shirt?
great shirt. It's probably
You
one of
got
the most comfortable, to be honest with you. The only reason I don't wear it more, and this is just my own problem, is that I'm probably going to get it dirty within like 2 seconds of just humaning. So it always scares me that I'm going to wreck it, so I don't wear it that often. But I do enjoy the shirt. It's very nice, very soft, very cool shirt.
And you don't want to wreck the art.
I
on
don't.
each
I
shirt
actually just
because
wrecked one of the
is
art
superb.
on one of my other shirts, and I'm super mad about it. But I do want to say that one Riddler shirt looks really cool. I'm a big fan of the 1960s Batman, which as you can see back here in the
Me
little
too.
pop.
Big fan. Big fan.
But I love that. I believe it was Frank Haskin. I don't remember his name. Who played the Riddler. But I love anything like that. There's actually a couple of shirts on here that have very much caught my attention for things to add to cart.
Oh yeah, we've got plenty of classic Batman stuff. These are always my favorite.
And they are actually pretty
Joker.
popular.
What's his name? Yeah.
His actual name?
That was that's
Cesar Romero.
Really, Cesar Romero. I knew he had a cool name.
Who did not shave his mustache for
I love that
wearing
about
the
it.
Joker
That's-
makeup. They put it on top.
That-
And I have to respect him for not shaving the stash.
trying to see where I can show that a little bit better in our. I can probably.
If you
do
can
that.
blow that one up, it
But-
might show a little bit better on that one.
Which
The one you
this,
just had
This great.
up. It might show a little bit.
That's a fun trivia. I always tell people when they're like, "Oh yeah, I love the old Batman." Now, how do I even? Let's see if I can zoom on the fly. Blast you zoom. There we go. Can you see his? Oh yeah, you can see kind of the outline of
Doesn't
his
look like
mustache.
oh, there
right
it goes. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. A little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, that's. Oops. Oh, I think I really messed up my screen.
Uh-oh.
Please go back to normal.
Well,
Okay.
we're gonna go to.
Oh,
We're just
reset.
gonna go ahead and jump back over to us while Joey's working on his screen.
I'll figure that out later. But as always, use our coupon codes.
Yes.
Mine is going to be Joey. Aaron's is going to be Aaron20.
Yes.
All caps. I really messed up my screens. I don't know what I did.
It's okay. I took it off so they don't have to suffer. with it.
Okay, good deal. I'll probably have to like restart everything. Everything is just like huge.
That's okay.
But yeah, make sure to use our codes.
Yep.
Head over there, shop. You get 20% off everything in your cart. It'll help support all of the mini live streams that we're doing, all of the content that we're always doing.
Always.
And of course, as always, I have to plug Aaron's channel because the content over there is superb. It is as great as what you'll find here. So if you like the content we're doing here, head over there. Aaron's got even more awesome content.
I have a lot of stuff,
going on over
and I
there.
don't even know what I'm gonna do next. To be honest with you, I finished my
You're
MCU
in the-
run, and
Yeah.
I haven't decided if I'm taking the week off or not. I might have a video Thursday, I might not, or I might move it to Friday because try something new. But and actually, I had my last video, my ranking the MCU video, have to come out on Friday because it was way more of an editing venture than I planned. My computer basically went to almost an all stop every time I opened Final Cut Pro.
Wow.
So long story short, I need a new computer. Hit me up on Venmo. No, I'm just kidding.
Go over to
I
my
do need a
channel,
new
find
computer,
my
but that's
Venmo.
not that's not anything. Yeah, donate, whatever. I don't have a Patreon, so just Venmo me, Cash App. But
Or user code.
or use my code, which is
That's
beneficial. We would appreciate that. But yeah, I finished that. It's like a 20-something minute video. It took forever, but I'm happy it's over, and we're gonna move on to the next thing, which I don't know what it is, but I'm super excited for it.
Well, we are always excited to see Aaron's content over there and here, so make sure you're subscribed in both places. And yeah, Aaron, that's all I've got. Unless you've got another.
Other
little
than
intro
that
for us.
stuff, I do want to plug one last thing, which is two things I like. One thing, which is we have our What If streams on Wednesdays.
That's
but
right,
on
I'm sorry.
Thursdays, we also have our Titans Talk, or my Titans Talk rather, where I live stream watch the latest episode of DC's Titans, which is on HBO Max. This season is so much better than the previous seasons, and I'm having so much fun and actually enjoying the show, which feels a little bit weird. But if you guys want to come hang out with me, that's also at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, aka Aaron time, if you want to come hang out with me there. And on Saturdays, second plug, is my History of series, where we just pick a character and we talk about their history, give a little bit more insight into who they are and why they do what they do. And if you have any suggestions, please feel free. Let me know in the comments of this video, live stream, chat, whatever of this video, any videos. Just say, hey, I want to know about this character, so I can be like, okay, I know where I'm going this week. Because sometimes I get a little bit lost. But the Moon Knight one is out now if you want to watch that. And this week, I don't know yet, so we'll find out on Saturday.
And Moon Knight's one of those where it's like you either knew about him or you didn't.
He's a very obscure character. I always like the
Very
look of
helpful
him,
video,
but I've always known his look from I think Marvel's, I want to say it's Ultimate Alliance video game or something like that. But I really didn't know much about him other than his look. So getting to know a little bit more about his character was very fun.
Yeah, definitely. And he'll have tons of those videos every Saturday. So make sure you subscribe, like we said, so that way you'll catch them. And I think that's going to be it for us.
All
What
right.
do you think?
Well, I think that sounds like a plan. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Please feel free to hit like if you did like this stream, subscribe, and ring the bell notification. But other than that, that's all I have.
Yep, we'll catch you in the next stream.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Bye.